No, because prior to those big moments, I remember going back to sort of with Johnny Allen when first started going out and doing it, and he always said to me, if someone offers you an opportunity, take it, even if it is a bit big. The worst thing you can do is mess it up. It's not the end of the world. So I've kind of had that attitude to it. And then, but what he also went on to say is in 9 times out of 10, those big things that you might mess up, actually, when you get on the job, if you actually just break it down into sections, it becomes a load of small sections, and then you can deal with it. So just get that in your mindset, and you'll be all right. So I've kind of never really I've gone on the sets and go, oh yeah, that's big, and I need to walk around it for a few moments and sort of get your head around it. But then gradually, as you do that, it all starts to come. So, you don't immediately walk on and go snap. I know what I'm doing here. You just walk on sometimes and go, oh yeah, this is a bit of a struggle here. That's a bit difficult. And then you walk away and chew it over. And then you go away and bounce off other people. You've got your crew here. You've got to make use of them. They're your biggest asset. So they just come on and just go, here, what do you think here? And I go, that's a bit tough. What about? And then they come up with something. What happens a lot of the time, I think the best moments you get with people and when you're bouncing off people is don't tell them your faults. Because if you start telling them your faults, then you've poisoned their faults. So if you got an idea and you think, well, that might work, and you think, well, I won't say that. I've learnt that. Just see what they say, and then they come up with saying, and it might be the same as you, and you go, yeah, that's what I was thinking. They go, oh yeah, right. You don't. You hang back, let them put their bit in. Then all of a sudden you go down a completely different route of train of thought on how to tackle it. I kind of did. I remember the Royal Wedding with Johnny Allen once, and we was putting in the mains. We went there the week before he was doing the rig, and we was going around putting all the switch gear in, ready for when they did the rig. And I remember we struggled to get this big old 400 amp switch down there, big old sort of metal cased unit, weighed a ton. John and myself and the bloke from the electricity board going down under this underground, putting the switch in, and then the guy from the electricity board connected up to the sort of mains on each side of it, and I had to put it into the switch, and then I over tightened one of the nuts, and I stripped it. I just felt, just as you get right on the edge, and you just think, did that strip or? And I remember for a split second thinking to myself, I think that'll hold, that'll be all right if I don't touch it anymore. It's just on the edge, that'll be fine. And then just immediately all just rushing through my head thinking, this is going to be the Royal Wedding here. The whole world's watching it. And if this goes, so I said to John, I think I've stripped that. And the old hat came off and he slung it down and we had to take it all out again and take it out. But it was long before the disaster that could have been, but it was a moment of putting my hand up to be able to take the switch out, take it back to Wembley, bring it all the way back out and back to St Paul's and then put it in again. So I wasn't putting the thing, so he thought he was going to get off that afternoon and we didn't, we worked all day. I wouldn't say I've done anything, a mistake where I've actually let anyone down or done anything like work-wise. I've done mistakes where I didn't take a job. Film going to Jamaica, which Reggie Parsons was the gaffer, and he'd asked me to go. At the time I'd just bought a house and I was doing it up, and I kind of thought, no, I can't leave my wife and just doing that. I'll have to be around for that. And I said no to it, and literally as we said no, one of the directors of the thing said, all right, I'll get someone else. And then one of the directors came in and sat down at Leeds and said, that job's been cancelled for 6 months. It's going to go whenever. And he think, oh, it's not, that won't happen. He'll ask me again, but he didn't. He asked someone else. And I'd lost my plot on the job, and it would have been a good job, a good money earner. It would have sorted my little life out at the time. So no big disasters.
So no,
apart from electrocuting myself a couple of times.
Yeah.